You see one product, you think that's income. It's not. It's a single point of failure disguised as opportunity. Most digital creators build their entire business model around one offer. One course, one service, one audience locked into one monetization path. And when that offer saturates, when the platform shifts, when the audience evolves, the income collapses. Because there was no architecture, only dependence. This is not about selling more. It's about building economic redundancy into the structure of what you create, so that when one revenue stream softens, 3 others continue flowing. The offer stack is not a sales tactic. It's a financial survival system for anyone building income outside traditional employment, especially mothers operating from fragmented time and domestic constraints. Single offer businesses are economically brittle. They rely on continuous customer acquisition to survive. They cannot rest. They cannot scale without effort multiplication. They burn out by design. An offer stack distributes risk across price points, across delivery formats, across customer intent and economic capacity. It allows different people to enter your system at different levels of commitment and pay you accordingly. Notice the difference. A single course requires the same marketing energy, whether someone buys or not. A stack allows passive filtering. Some buy low, some buy mid, some buy premium. You serve all 3 without additional acquisition cost. This is where most creators fail economically. They assume more offers mean more complexity. So they stay narrow, they protect simplicity, and they sacrifice revenue diversity in exchange for operational ease. But simplicity in offer structure creates fragility in income structure. Because you are now dependent on one customer decision, one price point, one perceived value, one moment of conversion, the offer stack removes that single point of failure. It creates multiple economic entry points. So you are not asking someone to make one high-stakes decision. You are giving them a range of ways to pay you. And that flexibility converts better than singular pressure. Here's the economic truth most beginner creators miss. A beer at $10 is not the same person as a beer at $500. They have different needs, different urgency, different trust levels, different spending capacity. If you only offer one thing, you only capture one type of beer, everyone else walks away. Not because they don't value your work, but because the offer did not match their economic reality or readiness. The stack solves this. You build a low-ticket offer that monetizes attention and builds trust. You build a mid-ticket offer that monetizes transformation and delivers depth. You build a high-ticket offer that monetizes proximity and personalized support. Now the same audience can pay you 3 times, not through manipulation, but through appropriate economic matching. They enter where they can afford. They ascend when they are ready. You capture value at every stage. This is not about creating more products for the sake of volume. It's about creating strategic access points that reflect how people actually make buying decisions under economic and psychological variability. Some people need to test you at low cost before they trust you at higher investment. Others want the premium experience immediately and will pay for speed and specificity. Most fall somewhere in between. A single offer ignores this reality. It forces everyone into the same decision gate. And most will not pass through, not because the offer is bad, but because it does not match where they are economically or emotionally. The stack respects biodiversity. It does not assume everyone is the same. It does not demand uniform commitment. It acknowledges that economic capacity and decision-making confidence exist on a spectrum. Now let's talk about operational load, because the common fear is that more offers mean more work. And for many creators, that fear is justified. They are already underwater managing one thing. But the stack is not about adding workload. It's about designing once and deploying variably. You create one core body of knowledge. Then you package it at different depths and delivery speeds. The low-ticket offer is often a compressed version. A workshop, a template, a guide, high value, low time, accessible. The mid-ticket offer is the deep version, a course, a program, a multi-week experience, more transformation, more support, higher price. The high-ticket offer is the personalized version, coaching, consulting, direct access, solving specific problems in real time, premium investment, same knowledge base. 3 economic formats. You built it once. You sell it in layers. That is leverage, not labor multiplication. And here is where most creators make the structural mistake. They try to create 3 completely different offers, 3 different audiences, 3 different marketing engines. That is complexity. That is unsustainable. The stack works when all 3 offers serve the same core transformation. They are not separate businesses. They are access tiers to the same outcome. Low resolution, medium resolution, high resolution. This is how you avoid operational chaos. You are not juggling 3 businesses. You are offering 3 ways to access one system. And that system is your intellectual infrastructure, your methodology, your repeatable framework. Some mothers building digital income resist this model because they think it sounds corporate, like they are becoming a faceless funnel. But the stack is not about removing humanity. It's about protecting your time while expanding your income. You cannot scale one-on-one attention without burning out. But you also should not abandon the people who need your proximity. The stack lets you do both. Serve many through leveraged content. Serve few through premium access. This is economic design, not sales pressure. You are building a system where income does not require you to convince someone to make one big decision. It requires you to build trust across multiple small decisions, and that trust accumulation is how long-term income stability gets built. Because a customer who buys your low-ticket offer and gets value is far more likely to buy your mid-ticket offer later. And eventually, your high-ticket offer. You are not starting from zero with every sale. You are ascending existing relationships. That is how you reduce acquisition cost and increase lifetime customer value to variables that determine whether your business survives or dies. Now let's address the psychological block. Many creators believe that if they offer something cheap, it devalues their premium work, so they avoid low-ticket offers entirely, and they lose the entire bottom of the market. This is a scarcity-based belief. The assumption is that low price equals low perceived value, but that is not how buyers think. They think in terms of appropriate investment for their current need and risk tolerance. A $10 guide does not make your $500 program look weak. It makes it look accessible in stages. It reduces the perceived risk of buying from you. It builds proof. And proof converts skepticism into purchase intent. The creator who refuses to offer anything under $300 is not protecting value. They are protecting ego. And they are leaving money on the table. Because most of their audience cannot or will not start at that price point. The stack removes that economic friction. It says, start here if you are cautious, move here when you are ready, and come here when you want full support. That is customer-centric economic design. And it creates something most single-offer businesses never achieve. Predictable income, because you are no longer dependent on one type of sale. You have baseline income from low-ticket volume, stable income from mid-ticket conversions, and spike income from high-ticket clients. 3 income streams, same audience, same expertise, different access points. That is how you build financial resilience in an economy that punishes singular dependence. Some creators use simple tools to organize their offer architecture and delivery systems. Link in the description. Here is the long-term advantage. Once your stack is built, your marketing becomes easier. Because you are not trying to convince someone to buy one thing. You are educating them on a problem and offering multiple ways to solve it. That shifts the entire energy. You are no longer a salesperson. You are a guide, showing options, not pushing outcomes, and that feels better to create. And it converts better too. The offer stack is not a hack. It is economic infrastructure. Unlike all infrastructure, It requires intentional design, but once it is in place, it runs, it generates, it compounds, while others are hustling to fill one funnel. You are monetizing 3 tiers simultaneously, and that difference in income architecture is what separates sustainable creator businesses from exhausted solopreneurs barely staying afloat. You are not building a business around one idea. You are building a business around one transformation, delivered at variable intensity, priced for variable capacity, structured for variable commitment. That is how you create income that does not require you to be everywhere, selling everything to everyone all the time. You build once, you deploy in layers, and you let people choose their own economic entry points into your system. That is the difference between chasing sales and architecting wealth. Disclaimer: this content is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not financial, legal, or professional advice. Individual results vary. Any purchasing decisions or business strategies are your sole responsibility. Some links may be affiliate links. Inclusion of products or tools does not constitute endorsement and serves only as contextual reference.